What's up, what's up, what's up? Man, so I've been away for a minute. Just wanted to give y'all an update. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in life right now. But yeah, I found me a local company, trucking, flatbed, with the Moffat on the back. So I'm praying that we can get some footage going so I can keep these trucking vlogs going with this company. I got some people to talk to so we can go ahead and get this rolling, literally. But I came to talk about the CDL suspension that I just got, man. Crazy situation. And it's learning lessons for sure. As many of you probably do know that's been following me, I'm new to this. I almost hit a year of trucking. I got my license in last May. So anyways, this CDL suspension was crazy. It came out of nowhere for me. I didn't even know that it happened. So yeah, pretty much I ended up getting a ticket in my personal vehicle. It was, I guess the officer says that it was a failure to maintain lane, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I go, time passes, I pay my ticket. Because I paid the ticket, I admitted guilt, and so that went on my license. I had a speeding ticket in 2022 before I even got my CDLs. Both of these in personal vehicles now. And because I got those two, within 3 years, those two, what they call major or serious driving infractions, they suspended my CDLs for 60 days. Man, so, you know, it just caught me by surprise. I didn't even know that law. Now, y'all can correct me and let me know how this thing works. Is this specifically for certain states, or is this CDLs in general, where if you get two major infractions within 3 years, you get an automatic 60-day suspension? I think that's no matter where you go, but I guess different states kind of classify what's a major infraction and what's not a major infraction. But boy, if I knew what I knew now, I would have not paid that ticket. I would have fought that ticket, fought it, and would have been able to probably get some better help, and I could probably be driving on the road right now. But one of my OGs that I've been talking to, man, he told me a long time ago, he was like, don't pay the ticket. Don't pay the ticket. Talk to TVC. Any of you truck drivers that know TVC, that's what's up. And if you don't, if you knew, or if you didn't hear about them at all, TVC, they protect us drivers in situations like this. When you get citations and things of that nature, they protect us and they try to help us. Now, if I would have hit them up, they probably would have got me a seatbelt infraction, got me off on a seatbelt infraction or something like that. Who knows? But, you know, I'm not gonna get into hypotheticals. But if I'm not mistaken, the entry level fee is $50 a month or something like that. It's not bad based on all of the responsibility that we hold as CDL drivers, man. But it's definitely been a learning lesson for me. It's been extremely uncomfortable. My company actually is a dope company. They major in roofing. So I work for a roofing material company. They're not a big fleet of trucks, even though they do. I mean, they have branches in Texas, Florida, things like that, but they specialize in roofing, and they have trucks, you know, that offer the services to deliver the shingles and, you know, any of the roofing materials that you need. So it's not a big fleet company like a, you know, like a shoot, I was about to say Western Express, but yeah, I mean, it's not a big company like Swift, Western Express, you know, FedEx, where they just got a whole bunch of trucking fleets, right? So yeah, I've been working at the warehouse with them since it's not a big trucking company. They're a lot more understanding with situations happen like this, and they actually like me because of the work that I've been putting in. You know, I hit the ground running since I got there, doing what I need to do, and I'm still in my tractor trailer. You know, I'm still in my Class A tractor trailer. But yeah, man, it's just kind of swiveled or shifted the plans. It definitely did. But you know, this reminds me that I have to have my own. You know, I love entrepreneurship. I stand by it. I do music, and I gotta follow the music, man. I gotta follow the music. I'm gonna get out on the scene in Atlanta and connect with the artists out here, connect with the community out here, and just see where it goes. Because it's just something about entrepreneurship. I think this just reminds me, never get too comfortable and follow through what you see in your mind and what you got in your heart. Because I want to leave a legacy for my son. I want to leave a legacy for my family. I want to be able to help and have different resources that we're not necessarily having access to. And I want to be able to prepare for the current times and what I'm looking at is a collapse in the American economy, particularly speaking about America. That's a whole nother video. And I'm sure y'all can find many YouTube creators and many others that are talking about the collapse of America. But, you know, I've just been thinking, been strategizing a lot, praying a lot, and I'm just focused, man. Having a 9-to-5 is great. I needed work done with my teeth. You know, my wife needed medical insurance, health insurance in particular. So the benefits is cool. The stability and knowing that you're gonna get a check is obviously cool. I don't have to, you know, spend the money for fuel and maintenance on my truck, insurance on my truck. That's all covered with a company. Looking into things like 401k, they match your 401k. However much you put in, they match. It's cool. But when it comes to it, me, I know what's in my heart and I know what I set out to do before I even got this job. So, you know, the whole CDL suspension for me, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, it definitely blindsided me. But it just reminds me that I don't want another man, another person to have my life within their hands in that way. At least if I can have a little bit more say-so in how I maneuver throughout the day, I appreciate that and I value that. And that's something that I could show my son and pass to my son. I love trucking, man. But it's like the politics of trucking sometimes, it really just, it's like it conflicts. It stifles sometimes your trajectory and what you may want to do. But I'm gonna keep trucking. I'm gonna keep trucking for however long is necessary until I can make this transition into doing what's necessary for the music and entrepreneurship in general. Because even before this, it was entrepreneurship for me. Did Uber and Lyft for years. Did a lot of moving services for people, helping people build things, you know, furniture assembly, handyman around the house. I had a real dope project I did for a lady that I'm still connected with to this day. I landscaped, did her whole backyard all the way up to the front, or at least it was all her backyard, but starting from her back patio all the way to the back side door, you know, just created a beautiful landscape for her. So there are so many different things that I can do, and just utilizing my skills to be able to communicate and network and provide great customer service to the people, and, you know, figure this thing out, because ultimately it's about the music to me. And if I can get paid to do what I love, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's something to just have my family provided for, that's all I really need. You know, I want to focus on making great music. I want to focus on building genuine relationships, strong relationships that last throughout years, and just creating an imprint and a legacy that can't be broken, that can't be tarnished, that, you know, my grandchildren can be appreciative of and be able to have something. So I want to leave more than just money for my family when I pass on, you know. So these are, I know it turned into something completely different, but these are the things I think about, especially after getting my CDL suspended when it happened like that. You know, but for all the new truck drivers, man, for truck drivers that may have not even known this information, definitely consider, you know, consider all of the things that you need to consider with these CDLs, and be very mindful when you drive and protect your CDLs at all costs, man. Protect your CDLs. Be careful on that road. And if you can fight that ticket, fight the ticket. Most of the time, it's just better to try to fight the ticket and go to court instead of paying it and admitting guilt. Because even if I would have not went to TVC to help me fight the case, I might have would have just went to the courthouse talked to the judge, and he or she would have been like, you know what, we'll have you maybe do some community service, or, you know, we'll knock this down to something that's not gonna suspend your CDLs. So yeah, it hurts, man. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt. I be in that warehouse breaking a sweat, you know, my hands been sore. But the company that I work for, man, thankfully they rock with me a lot. So, you know, they want me around and they ready for me to get back in the truck, man. And I'm ready to get back in the truck myself, man. So I just wanted to give y'all a quick update, give you some information on these CDL suspensions, man. I'm just at the point where I'm not gonna rely on somebody else to dictate my money, my livelihood, my time. I want to be able to give more time to my family and be able to truly give back and pour into them. And then as a result, be able to do that in the community, in the space that I build. So yeah, man, that's it. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm gonna try to get this footage ASAP. I got a call to make about the person that at my company, one of the guys that oversee like human resources, if I'm not mistaken. I need to give him a call and just let him know, man. Because initially they was like, no, that's a safety issue. But I'm like, I want to really tell them, hey, this is something that I really value, and I want to be able to do this if I'm allowed to. What can we work out? Can we work out a little something? Can we have some space to work out something in this situation? So we'll see. I'm going to get back with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for locking in and continuously supporting what I've been doing. The people that's been here, the new ones that's coming along, salute. I pray that you and your families are well and y'all staying focused in these times. Yeah, man, I don't really have too much to add to it. I can't wait to get back in the truck and get more trucking vlogs for y'all and get more music out in this next chapter with my direction and my vision for the music. So y'all stay tuned. It's all love. Peace to you and yours.